Libra, how you doing? So we are here to do your channel messages. If you don't know and haven't seen this channel before, this is not the tarot part, even though I have changed it up slightly and we do something like this towards the end. But it is not a tarot reading for December. And this part are the channeled messages that I just somehow pick up from out of space. But somebody, all of a sudden, just picks someone up. It's like, so you could be dealing with a Cancerian, a car, or a taxi company, but all of a sudden I just picked you up. It's like I drove someone's driving by someone's house quite a lot, and it seems to be like I'm doing a I don't know why I'm doing a driving by. I don't know if you're in a hurry to buy something and drive and buy, like we drive and then we buy and we drive and we buy, or they keep saying a drive-by though. Drive-by, tribe, like some sort of tribe. Tribe or true? Okay, it might have something to do with court for a lot of you, because I heard tribunal. I can never really say that. Tribunal, but something to do with try again. No, try again. No, try again. No, I couldn't guess it. Try again. If you first fail, then try again. Some of you are trying for a baby, or something like that, or it is to do with children, and it's like, look, we tried once, and then we tried again, and we tried again, and we tried again. Some of this is communication of how you commute. Some sort of commuting, like communication, sure, but like travelling, something to do with that. Travel agents or a travelling company. Okay, and it's commuting, but also like family, I feel that you could be arguing with, and it's how we communicate. It's like we tried, we failed, we tried, and then we failed again, and then we tried, and we failed again. You had this come up in your reading before, where it was a string of failed attempts at something, and that actually did turn into, I think when it was on Patron, to a lot to do with a string of failed attempts around suicide. So obviously, not all of you guys, so I don't know what this is for, but that message did come out last month. But I am picking up like a string of failed attempts of something, or someone that you're trying to communicate with, of like, okay, it's a string of failed attempts. I tried, it didn't work. I tried again, that didn't work either. Now, like I said, these can be family, friends, dogs, cats, fish, lovers, interests, who knows. We put the clues together as we get going through the reading. So generally, what you've got is this string of failed attempts of, I tried once, I couldn't get through to you. I tried twice, I couldn't get through to you. Is someone been blocked? Or is it just very difficult in order to communicate with someone? Because if it's like, I tried once, I couldn't get through to you. I tried again, I couldn't get through either. I tried again, and then again, and again, and again. And it just, no matter how many times I try, it just doesn't seem to work. So whoever it is the most important message that you're thinking of right now, that is how you possibly are arguing with someone of trying to get on the same wavelength to communicate with. And it doesn't matter how many tries, because it feels like a hat trick or a trick, right? And it, like, how many tries have you got? Because that's something to do with scoring, right? Scoring. But it don't matter how many times I tried, I just can't seem to communicate with you properly. I don't know if someone has physically been blocked or trying to just literally get through to someone to get them to change, but they don't. So this can be them to you or you to them, but again, no matter how many times I try, I just cannot seem to figure this out. And I'm going over it and over it and over it and over it and over it. And I'm so sick to death of keep trying that, in fact, I think I'm just going to give up. So I don't know if you have given up on relationships or relationships have given up on you, but there seems to be a giving up. Like, I just give up. I'm fed up and I give up. Okay, so you had Reagan that came out. Reagan, Ronald or Reagan, but Ray. It could, the name Ray or Ray Owls could be a company that you work for. Okay, but Ray Owls, I'm also hearing Ronald Reagan, though. Ronald Reagan? So Ray, the name Ray, but a gun, like a gun. See, again, they keep saying something to do with like a gun and a string of failed attempts to try and commit suicide. I mean, who is this? I really don't know. I mean, if this message relates to you, then it does. If it doesn't, then you know someone of maybe. But a string of failed attempts to do with around a gun or a Ray Owls. But I keep trying and I keep trying and I keep trying, but it just seems to fail. Like passing a test, even, around a Cancerian, of like an MOT, maybe, okay, or a demotee, like demoted or promoted, and it's to do with business. But, because I'm hearing that name, D-O-B or D-O or disco or something like that. But demoted, like, and promoting something, and keep promoting it and promoting it and promoting it. But unless it's working. But I don't know. I'm getting very confused of whether it's working or not, because they're saying like promoted and then demoted, and like it's a string of failed attempts. I keep trying and I keep trying and I keep trying, but it just doesn't seem to work. I can't seem to get through to people, or people can't seem to get through to me, and I'm finding it very difficult at the moment. And I could be under some stress around work generally. Libra is what's coming up. Okay, because I have to stick with that main message of a string of failed attempts. Now, there is also a temp here around temperature. So you've got Sagittarius, but also a temp, which would be like a PA or a personal assistant, or a teacher's assistant or something like that. And I need some assistance. I can't do this all on my own. I really feel like I need some sort of assistance. So you might work for a company or own your own company, and you have like a secretary, okay, or a PA, personal assistant, and someone that assists people to do something. But you've got this persistent energy of like, no, I'm going to keep trying, and I'm going to keep trying, and I'm going to keep trying, but it seems to fail, and then fail, and fail, and fail. I mean, this is why it's making me think that this could be like an MOT around a Cancerian or just physical car, and you work for a company that's travelling, and every time we put it in, it fails, and then we put this in and it fails. So some of you might be trying to put in like a ticket or a docket to get a contract of somehow, okay, and this contract comes up, and then you're like, okay, we're going to have to put ourselves forward as a company, and we're going to put in this ticket, and then it fails. And then the company are saying, okay, you can buy this for this amount. Say if you work for, say, a travelling company. My travelling company used to do this. And it used to be travelling, obviously. And then it used to be to children. And then when the contract comes up, you put in a certain amount of money in order to get it. And then it's down to who wins, right? Because it's a bit like a gamble that you have to take. Also around Capricorn energies, right? But we're going to have to take a gamble. And we're going to have to promote ourselves. Okay, and we're going to put this in, and then we're going to see if we win, right? So I don't know if people are gambling or not, because there is something to do with the gambler, okay, the gambit or the gambler. But, okay, we're going to stick with a few messages here for a start. So this docket thing, it's kind of like a string of failed attempts of this contract comes up, we put ourselves forward as a company, and then it fails, and we don't get it. And then we put in another one, and that fails, and it's like this string of failed attempts of really trying to succeed and get something. But every time I mean, if you're passing, that's brilliant. But what I'm picking up is that I put it in, and I have to stick by the first message, which is a string of failed attempts. Like, how many times do we try? Does it fail? This is what makes me think about a car or something. Like, you've got a car, and you put it in for the MOT, and it fails. And you're like, okay, let's get it fixed. Put it in and it fails. And it's like, what on earth is wrong with this company, or what's wrong with this car, or what's wrong with us, right? So I think that this is affecting some of you that could well be in a relationship, because I don't know if this is energy of like people swandering stuff off or gambling money away. And I put it in, and then I do it, and then I lose, and then I put it in and I do it and I lose, because it's this energy that I'm picking up of a most important message for you is that every time I gamble I lose. Or every time I try to take a real big risk, I lose. And it's like I've got so much to lose that I don't actually want to put too much in. It's a little bit like a pool of money or something, or the name Pauline or Paul, okay? But I put all of this stuff in, and I promote it like that, but I don't want to spend too much out of this amount of money that I've got. So I'm going to take a small amount out, put it forward, but it loses. And what I realise is that I've got to put more money in, right? So also around buying and selling, if you're company owners and you want to, say, get a PA or a teacher's assistant or something like that, or people to work for you, I think that there are people here that are dropping off like flies, because I heard Lord of the Flies, or Laura, the name Laura, right? But I'm also picking up Abigail, also Abigail, Abbott, or Abigail, or Abbott's Ripton, also Abbott's Ripton. But, okay, so like, I'm going to put this in, but what we realise is that we need to pay our staff more money. And this is probably conflicted by the government. I always pick up government stuff around Libra, but it is always going to be representing boss stuff. So So let's go with it, Libra. So, because normally I don't stick with love. When it comes to these channel messages, I normally stick with business or whatever comes up, okay? So, we're going to put ourselves forward, but we realise that we need to take more money out of our savings in order to be able to get stuff. If we want quality, then we're going to have to pay for quality, right? So if you're a business owner and it's here, and people want the quality of service that you've got, you need quality people to work for you, right? But if you're not paying these people the quality amount, these people could be dropped off, right? Because I'm picking up, like, I need to drop you off, and I need to drop you off, and I need to drop you off also, and drop you off. So it is a lot to do with around companies that, like a DBS, like people that drop off parcels or deliver things to others, or children, or, you know, you work for a company that travels, right? So I'm kind of picking it up for a start. Stick in there, Libra. We will get to any other messages. So what I'm picking up is something like, they're saying like quality control. So if you work for, say, a supermarket or somewhere where the product has to be quality, then this is someone that analyses certain things. And it's kind of like you go around like vegetables and fruit, and you stick one of those dibbers in it, and it has to be quality. It can't be gone off. It has to be at the right temperature. So you could work for the elderly, and you might be taking like a thermostat of like heat control, all of this sort of stuff. I don't know where it's coming from, but I've got to go with it. Like analysing certain data and putting it in and seeing what the algorithm is. And you might even do things like YouTube and people that study algorithms. But I am picking up Ali, the name Al, or Ray Al, or Alison, also Alison, and Ali Cat, that would be a Leo. But like quality control, like products of what we have is quality, and we have to stick by it through a brand name. So you might be looking into branding a company or the name Brandon. I'm definitely picking up Brandon and Lee also. Lee, Brandon Lee. Okay, but somebody that calls somebody Lee. Okay, but their name is Lee. Also Leanne and Lisa, right? Names. All right. But so we're testing all of these things, right? And we're going to do all of this for a test, right? And we're going to put people to the test. So you might be getting where a lot of people drop off like flies, and then you employ a load of new people. So we're putting you to a test. So this would relate to driving tests. This really is my company probably watching. Well, the old company I used to work for. But, like, we're going to put you to the test, okay? We are a company. I mean, if this is you, Libra, and you're looking for that sort of work, then this could be what's happening to you with the people that you want to work for, okay? So we're going to put you to the test, and we're going to set you off on this run, or we're going to set you off on here and on this aisle here, so if it's in a shop. And we're going to set you off, and we need you to, this is like hiring and firing people, like firing, I mean, that's, well, that's kind of like not treating people fair, getting rid of the people that start moaning that they want more money, in order to get rid of those, and then get a load of new people in, and then pretty much just give them basically nothing either. So that's kind of what I'm picking up, because I am definitely picking this up as, like, we have a load of quality things to offer, but if you've got a load of people dropping off, then there's this energy of like, well, this is our company, this is the way we do it, and if that's not enough, then, well, you either offer these people more money, or you don't, and they drop off like flies, and then pretty much you just use people is what I'm picking up, and then you get a load of new people in to pay them less as well. So this is a major corporation company is what I'm picking up, right? But that's what I'm hearing. So there's something also around a hearing as well, like a court hearing that a lot of you have got to go for, because this is the same sort of thing of being called in for jury service and jury duty, right? So you might even work for the court system, but I definitely am picking up a lot of things around the jury, okay, the judge and the jury, and being judged for your convictions and all of this kind of thing. So a lot of you might be waiting for a sentence of anything around court, or a sentence. Since Melia, I'm also picking up the name Amelia, or Emil, Polish, someone from Poland. Okay, what else have we got for you, Libra? So again, there was a few messages in there also where this might be a string of failed attempts in order to get pregnant or to communicate with family in the right way. And communicate also with your staff is what I'm picking up. Like the communication between staff members, it's not told to them, is what they're saying. Like whatever this is, it's not being told to these people. Like the communication is completely broke down. So your business, it feels like, is breaking down. If your business and you own one and it's breaking down, then there's the communication between you as a business owner or the staff, or Libra as the staff and the business owner, whatever it is, whoever this may be, because it could also be Taurus, okay, and this could be the marriage as well, that the communication is not where someone's kind of like, look, I can't just guess. I can't just guess. It's like, how much are you offering and how much is this worth? And if you're got all of this, then how much are we worth? And how much are we worth to you? Are you just going to let us go with no money at all and no pay? Or are you going to fight in order to keep me because you want me? And if you don't, then you're just... Because this is this decision of like, you either want me or you don't want me. Do you want me or don't you? Okay, so let's go into your love life now. So it feels like this... Like, do you want me or don't you want me? Do you want me or don't you want to be with me? What do you want? Because I really can't figure it out because you keep changing your mind all the time. Do you want to be with me or don't you want to be with me? Because it's kind of like that. Do you love me? Do you loves me not? He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. Around a Capricorn being knotted. Also, Hangman, Pisces, of like get knotted. Right? Someone's like, look, just get knotted. Stop. 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 There's this energy. I did actually pick that up around, because I picked up all I am concerned about is myself, shellfish. Right? Now that's either someone that's very selfish, or it's a shellfish, or the name Michelle, or Shell, or Tina, also I'm picking up. But a shellfish can also be anything to do with a crab, which would be to do with around Abby, a crab, or Abby, I've said that one right, or Cancerian, right? But because the shellfish is more either a Pisces or a Cancerian for a lot of you, right? And the message there was, all I am concerned about is myself. Don't be so selfish, right? So you've got this, well, definitely something very clammy, that's for sure, right? So you've got that one here. So the selfish part, because this is, like I said, there's something that's not adding up. And exactly as it was for you last month, the name Adam or Eve, which would also, so Adam or Eve or a Gemini as well, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Jupiter, right? This could be you or your partner again, but something doesn't add up. Like the equations are not adding up. The money is not adding up. The equality of like, do you want this or do you want that, or what do you want? I can't figure out what you want. I don't know if you're serious about the relationship or not. Because somebody's really confusing a Libra, is what I'm picking up here. Really confusing a Libra. And you as a Libra is kind of like, man, you'll throw me off kilter. Like, unless you're from Scotland. But, like, you throw me off kilter. Like, I don't know. Gil. The name Gil or guilty. Someone's guilty. That might be why they're trying to make up with somebody. I don't know. But they say, I'm hearing the word guilty. Guilty as charged. So if you're looking for anything to do with around a court decision that could be coming up, spiritually I'm hearing guilty, okay? So if there's a verdict or the name V that has been coming up around V or VD, anything that's vaginal, anything like that, I heard guilty. So if we're looking at vaginal, we're looking at obviously a woman. And if a man, Libra, here, because there is obviously men and women, if there is men here that are thinking, is this Libra woman slept with someone, there's a good possible chance there, because I am hearing V. And if it's anything to do with the vag here, then it's either anything to do with a disease that someone might have, okay? It could even be bullshit, even. And it could be a Taurus as well involved, right? Or if it is a disease centre, because I'm picking up people needing to go for a test, or like a blood test, or you work for a company that tests things. Because I'm picking up someone being tested and prodded and poked, and like okay, we're just going to have to put you in for a test then, and we're going to have to put you in for another test, and another test, and another test. And so this could be medical, and someone's sick to death of all the tests that they have to go for. Okay, but I am hearing breast test. So something here of a test. So I don't know if this is where I picked up the sign of cancer, where there might be because I'm hearing like a cesarean section, or the name S, anything to do with S and M, Emma, S, Stephen, Steve, M. But like a test, like I need to go for a test, and I need to go for a test, and you're testing me, and you're testing me, and you're really driving me crazy over patience here, because I heard driving me Drayton, a place called Dry Drayton, okay, but you're driving me crazy here. So there's someone that is driving someone nuts. Okay, so what else was we kicking on there? Because there's a few more messages. Of like things being dry downstairs is what I'm picking up, like a vaginal dryness. I don't know, like I seem to have vaginal dryness, or something is going dry, whatever it is. It's kind of like, I'm sorry, but it's all drying up. So all cried out. I'm also putting, all cried out. All cried out. It's like I can't cry anymore. You've made me cry enough as it is. I can't possibly cry anymore for you, Tina, Argentina. Or I can't cry for you anymore, Tina. You're just going to have to look after yourself. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to look after yourself. Okay, so there is someone that pulls on this performance of crying. So I feel that a lot of you have got something to do with around a narcissist. Sorry, but I am feeling that someone pulls on the tears. And they put on this show and this performance of puts... Because I heard putting on the works, right? So I'm going to need to put on the working men's club. So there might be a party or something at a club or a pub, like a working men's club, right? Also, but someone that puts on tears, like they, or it could be Tears of the Clown, Patron, or putting on tears. So this is either a performance of someone crying a lot, right? And someone saying, "Look, stop crying," or that can be controlled tears, because someone can put these tears on, and you're like, "Bruh, that is such a performance. What are you crying for? Like, don't cry. Yeah, what are you breaking down crying for?" So you got that. So that could be a performance by someone, because narcissists, they can pull off that performance. And yes, I have witnessed it and seen it myself. Okay, so that is there for some of you. There's also this tears, they keep saying, something to do around Patron or tears. Like tear after tear after tear after tear after tear duct. Some of you have got like dried tear ducts, where you can't, like your eyes water a lot, right? And you've got dry tear ducts, so you might need an operation on your tear duct, right? That could be the duck, right? Something to do with Old MacDonald had a farm, so some of you could have a farm, and it's to do with animals, horses, animals in the zoo. See, it could be called Paul or McCartney or Michael, or so Michael, the name Michael. So something to do with, though, around a performance. Like I'm putting on a performance, and I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to put this on. So there's some sort of party that could be coming up around a Sagittarius, but I don't know what this party is, but there's something here of a party, right? Now, if this is a third party, that might be where there's tears and stuff like that, right? Because they're saying that at this party, there could be tears. So this could be a wake, or someone that physically lost somebody, and that at this party, it's more of a send-off to someone that you lost, or like a child that goes off to college and you're not going to see them for a long time, or someone that goes off to war, or they just go off completely, right? Or it's somebody that has lost somebody, and it is more like a funeral, right? Okay, so I'm also hearing that someone is going off somebody, meaning like I've done this so many times to try and get through to you and you don't listen, that I'm going off you now. Like I liked you for a start, but now I seem to be going off you. Because there's this nephew also around, like going off a nephew, or like if you're a brother and you're a nephew, you're going off your brother or your sister or something like that. Like I'm going off my family is what they're saying. Like there's certain people around you that I'm going off you. I'm sorry, but I am really going off you. Offords, from the Offords as well, or St. Neots, somewhere like that. St. Neots or the Offords. So these are all going to be places that are presently where I am, but they are also found in different parts of the country. So the Offords. The offspring is also what I'm hearing. The offspring. So this is going to be something to do around children, of people that have had kids with children that they're different fathers. So I've got a father of this person, or this person, or all of these different people, and I'm going off the offspring. So there's something like the spawn of Satan is what I feel. I'm sorry, but someone might have an unruly child maybe, and I really pick up that this child gets a hell of a lot of stick, or they get a hell of a lot of stuff their own way, and someone is going off them, right? And I pick up this as an offspring because I am hearing, sorry, but because you are the child of that man or that woman, then I'm going off you because of this man or woman, right? So there is some child here that is either one causing chaos and havoc, or it's to do with because you're the father of Satan, which could well be a Capricorn, or the fact that someone's just seeing that person as evil, right? Like a resident also, someone that is at work that is a resident, okay? As if you work for the elderly, or even children, and you see them as like evil children, right? I don't know why I'm picking that up, but evil Knievel is what I'm picking up, so it's something to do around driving. So what else have I got for you, Libra? But I'm picking up like I'm going off, like I'm going off you. I'm sorry, but I really am going off you. I liked you at one point, but now I really can't stand you anymore. Like I really liked you, but at one point, but then you stopped offering me what I wanted. So I've took everything I wanted, and now I'm off. So you've got a very selfish person here. They come in and they grab something that they want, and then they go and they don't. These are people that steal things as well. It's like, oh, okay, I've come in, I've got my bit of information, I've got all I wanted from you, and I've took it, and now I've gone. So I don't know if these people are paying for things or not. I don't know. But it feels like, okay, I'm just going to check up, see what you've got for me. Okay, great. I've took it all and now I'm off. So I don't know if someone's doing this evilly. Evelyn? All right, Evelyn. Sorry, not you. But like, it might be happening to you. I don't know. But like Evelyn or Stevelyn or Stevel. That could be me. I don't know. But it's like I'm going to come in and grab what I want and then I'm off. So I don't know if you're buying and selling and you are buying products and then you get what you want and then you go or something like that. But I am picking up around relationship-wise of like I'm going to come in and get what I want from you, and then as soon as I've got you, I'm going to throw you away like a piece of trash. But there would be energies here around, say, definitely if you own a YouTube channel, because you get narcissistic people and you get very strange people, you get very weird people that do steal ideas, or they do steal things, and they come in and they grab it and think, oh, that's great, I'm going to use that, and I'm not going to give recognition to the person that actually came up with that idea for me or stuff. So if you have any of those kind of ideas and you're on this channel, please make sure that you also leave a comment in the description. But something like that, I don't know what this is for, because a few readings, they flicker on this sometimes, and I can never figure out whether this is good or bad. Also around Goodwin as well, the name Goodwin or Good, okay, but Good. Jessup, I'm also picking up Jesse, the name Jesse, or James, Jesse James. These can be people that you know of in your, around here, the name Jesse, or the name James, or Jesse James, right? So keep hearing James. Oh, sit down next to me. Sit down, down in sympathy. Someone's very sympathetic towards a James, but I don't know why. I also heard pathetic. I don't know why I'm hearing pathetic. Pathetic, that's pathetic, that's pathetic, that's pathetic. It could be something else of another message there of why something or somebody seeing someone as pathetic, or it's a waste of time, because I'm hearing the song, just a pathetic waste of time. I think that's in a lyric somewhere. Like, this is a pathetic waste of time. It just seems to be wasting my time. I'm sorry, but you just seem to be wasting my time. You're not serious. Again, but people, please, if you've really been struggling with around a relationship, right, stop taking things so seriously, right? Because some people, their condition of like, well, if you're just going to waste my time and you're not up for marriage and you're not up for being a father, then I'm going to give you no second chance, or well, I heard I'm not even going to give you a second chance. So some of you are not giving someone a second chance, right? You're probably got someone coming back and you're like, no, there is no chance, I'm sorry, but I am not Abby, also Abby, but I am not Abba. This is not take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a risk, take a chance on me. I'm pretty much going off that idea. Because I'm hearing take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. And it's like you took too many chances, you've took too many risks, and I'm not playing the game chance, right? Or unless you're called Chandler, right? But I'm not, or a charmer, or a charming man, or a charming woman. It's like, listen, you can be a charmer all you like, but I am not charmer or calmer. So I'm not charming and calming. So Carmel also, or Melanie. But I'm not Karma. I'm not Karma. Melanie Karma. Melanie Karma? Mel Karma. I don't know. I'm hearing that. Mel Karma. Chameleon also. But I got this feeling of like, listen, I'm not Abby. This is not take a chance on me. It's like I'm taking a chance on you because I don't trust you. And if you've done this and done this and done this and done this and done it and done it and done it and done and the name done, okay, or D, Danielle, Danny, Dan, Danielle, Danny, okay? Or they're all just abbreviations of the same name. But it's like, don't take a chance because I've took a chance before, and a chance, Darren also is coming up. But I took a chance, and you know what? I am not taking a chance on you anymore. So you can go to this person, you know, or you can go to that person. You can go wherever you want. I told you before, I am not taking a chance on you anymore because there's too much at risk. There's too much at stake. Okay, my name is at stake. Stephen? You could be very annoyed with me. I don't know. But I'm not taking a chance on you anymore. Or I'm not going to be with you anymore. Something like that. I don't know what this is for. Or you might know another Stephen. I don't know. It's very weird when I hear the name S. Or X. But it's very weird when I hear the name X. But let's see. So you've kind of got this of like, I've given you a chance once, I've given you a chance. It's kind of like this going once, going twice, going 3 times, once, twice, 3 times a lady. I'm not going back into that same cycle again with you before because I've tried it. And we've done before, and we've done it this time, and we've done it again, and we finished, and then we started up again, and then we finished, and then we started up again, and I am not taking a chance on you anymore. So if this is you saying it, I don't know, or your partner saying it, I've still got no idea. But someone is blind, leading Lee, the name Lee, or Leanne, or Lisa, or blind, leading the blind. It's like, look, I am not going to be left in the blind anymore. I don't know the answers that you want to know. Like, I don't want to be left in the dark. I don't want you to keeping me out of all of these things that you're doing. I don't trust it. You know, I can't see my way out of it, and I can't see my way back into it. So you're really got this decision to make where someone is really contemplating on thinking, I don't know if I actually want to give you any more chances or not, right? This can also work out where it's around your family, Libra, for a lot, and you've given someone, or they've given you, even, like chance after chance after chance after chance, and it feels to me that there's too much of a chance out there for people to think, you know what, I can't keep taking risks. So there might be people here that are now being paid cash in hand, and there's this energy of like, I'm sorry, but I can't keep taking any more risks because the facts are not working up. Like, I have to make sure of something, blah blah blah, and there's too many risks at stake. Like, I don't want to take any more chances. I don't want to take any more risks. I've got to go legit, and I've got to do things the right way. So some of you, that could be business and money and cash, and then some of this, or Cassandra, but CA, okay, CC or CC Music Factory. But again, okay, I've took so many chances that I don't want to take any more risks. Like, because I'm also picking up that somebody is pregnant, that they're having sex and they're already pregnant. So I was like, I don't want to take any risks. Like, you know, I don't want to harm the baby. I don't want to put anybody in harm's way, right? Because you've got this risk factor. And it might be even where it's constricted through the government that actually produces the risk factor, right? So you've kind of got this, that we have to go through the book and we have to do it right, and we have to go over the risk factor. This is where you would work for elderly people or children as well. You have to do a book, and you have to go over the pros and the cons of what you can and can't do, right? So you've got people that are compromised here. But I'm also picking up another message through that. There's something around I don't want to risk doing anything like I want you to cover it up because I don't want any more kids. Like you know, I've got enough children and I don't want any more, and I don't want to take that risk. And if I'm not on the pill, then you need to cover it up, or something like this. Something is being covered up as well, because it's around love and it's around some people saying, look, you're going to have to cover it up. If you want to have sex, then you're going to have to cover it up. But there's also some secret here around somebody that may have had sex with somebody and they're trying to cover it up, right? They're trying to cover something up. The fact that they've done something with somebody, right, is what I'm hearing. Because there's this risk factor of like, look, we're gonna have to cover this up. We can't take any more risks. We're gonna have to cover it up. So if this is a spy or secret or something, it feels like that through the past there's so much been done that now someone is saying, look, there's too many risks now. We've sort of like dug ourselves a hole. The name Douglas, right? Doug or Douglas. But like we've dug ourselves a hole, and now we're going to have to like cover this up, whatever it is, because there's a hole here, is what I'm picking up, of someone being buried. Maybe, I'm sorry if I'm tactless, but like a hole, and this could even be like a karmic hole that you've put yourself in, and now you've got to dig yourself out of it, which means like the lie has to keep going. So if someone's told lies in the past, it feels like that they've covered up so much bullshit that people are now uncovering that bullshit themselves, which is karma. Because karma does prevail of where people do start to... That's what I said. When you come up towards things, right, karma soon unravels itself. Because if someone lies and they manipulate and they steal and they do things so many times, eventually all of this stuff adds up towards like a sentence, right? Even like a karmic sentence in a way. But like, you know, someone's covering so much stuff up all the time that eventually... they can't cover their tracks, right? They can't cover everything that they've done. So they keep going over it, and then eventually this person, if they've lied so much, they forget what or who they've lied about. And this is where the karma then starts to come into play, where everybody starts figuring it out naturally themselves. So the lie has been told so many times that now the person that's lied so many times can't figure out who or what they've lied about, even if this is like documents and court or money or certificates and receipts. They can't keep that up anymore because they've lied so much that they're now running out of time, where karma is going to say, people now are starting to find this shit out naturally by either one, someone that's saying a load of stuff that could even be like me maybe, or like they've unravelled a load of truth themselves. And everybody is now starting to sniff this out as a clue, as like, wow, you were right. Like, it doesn't add up. It is a bit odd. It is a little bit strange. Things are really not, you know. And like I said, that is also the way of universes of being fair to people, where there's like affairs and people that lie and all this kind of stuff. And eventually, that's the tower. It hits and everything comes to light, right? So people naturally start to figure it out and think, that's the end of a karmic cycle. That's the end of a term. That's the end of a season. Right? That's why you also have seasons. Because it's all split down into karma. Summer, autumn, winter, summer. What's picking up the name summer? But summer, winter, autumn, spring. They're all, you know, parts of karma. There's part within the year. And then the years add up to a 10-year cycle. Right? So you go through karma, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And then you reach the end of a year and you know, all that sort of stuff. And that's where, like, the reflection of where we reflect over what we've done, what we've said. And then also then it comes to light that all the karma that's been done throughout those years all of a sudden comes to light and everybody gets what they're supposed to get within the cycle of 10 years. So, and then you play out another 10. Right? So do you get what I'm saying? So you've kind of got this combination here of where there's this... things that are all being covered up are now coming to light, and people are now starting to realise, you know what, I don't like you anymore. I really need to go somewhere else, or I need to go and work for another company, or I found everything else that I need to find out, and now I actually don't trust you because you've done it so many times, and things that are not adding up. So a whole term then starts where you're going to have to find a load of new things or people, or a new toy to play with, right? But I've got this suspicious feeling that someone has now figured out a load of stuff, and they're kind of like, you know what, I've figured it out now. I kind of get it. You know, I kind of actually get what you're saying. And I actually kind of get the fact that I have found all this stuff out because it isn't adding up. So we're out. So that energy there is for you, Libra. whether they are true or not, or whether they actually come true through your months, through the month, then keep watching back to all of those messages that I have tried to slow down and see what happens throughout your month, because that's your channel message for the month. So now I've got a very old deck that I haven't never really used, and it's like the yes or no, truth, dare, truth, be happy, unlucky, compromise, forgiveness, so on and so forth, and yes and no. 2 yeses, 2 nos, right? Like a yes and a yes, or a no and a no, right? So think of anything that you want me to answer, okay? And this timeline is kind of now, for now, like it's not your December reading. And then I'll just pretty much give you whatever messages there are here. So Libra, show me anything presently going on with Libra of what they want to know, or what they should know. Libra, give me some messages please for Libra, thank you. So you have got romance. So that's not Doreen Virtue, that's not someone sailing off on a gondola, right? But romance within the next few weeks. So if you are expecting a baby or some news around a pregnancy, it could be within the next few weeks is what I'm hearing. You're probably going to be romanced. If you are in partnership with someone, you might be, because I'm hearing a bad romance, like a bad romance. I'm also picking up Adamski for some reason. Adam, the name Adam. So this could be a Gemini here, but what is that? My Secret Romance. That was the film, right? Secret Romance. What was his name? I forget now. I could see his actress and actress. Bad Secret Romance. My Secret Romance. So that's why I'm picking up My Secret Romance through these. But we will see when we clarify them. But I am picking up that there is someone that is a charmer that likes to romance people. Okay, so you might be, if you're in partnership and it's decent, you might be just romanticising, going over a lot of things, also thinking about a lot of stuff. If this is a new person, then you're definitely going to be in some sort of romantic setting, is what I'm picking up. Within the next few weeks. What else has Libra got? What else can you show me for Libra? Sun rising on Venus and Jupiter for Libra. So you got helpful people. People that are very helpful. I got told that at one point. Never mind. It's up to you. Okay, but that is a pronounced one. Okay, it is up to you. Okay, it's up to you. You're a very helpful person, but it's up to you. Well, what are you offering me then? Well, I can offer you whatever you offer, but it's up to you. You can either take it or you can leave it, because you are a very helpful person and you can help me out. But on the other aspect of the other person, are they being helped out? Because there needs to be some sort of compromise here, because you're a very helpful person, but that is down to you whether you're going to pay this person enough or whether they're going to accept what you're paying, if this is the channel messages of the money issue, right? So there's this, look, you're very helpful and I will employ you. You're great. You can do this and you can do whatever it is that we need, but that is down to you. So that's also down to discussing money, right? Don't never be afraid to discuss money, people. If you're out there, always discuss money with your boss, right? Always. Be very clear about money when it comes to that, because I really am picking up that it's something to do with around money, right? And it could be the fact that someone doesn't let people know how much they're going to get or how much they're worth, right? So you can say all day long you're a very helpful person, but how helpful are they to an energy that comes in of like, well, that's up to you, right? So you've got this of like work kind of energy here is what I'm picking up, where like you're very helpful and we will employ you, and that's up to you if you do want the job. So the question given to or from the person needs to be, okay, how much? Right? So you got that sort of separate of a message I'm picking up. You've got romance and within the next few weeks. So if you're dating someone new, you could really be asked to go out shopping, or you're just going to have like a date out and you're going to see how things go, okay? And that will be you guys that are in something new. If you're in a great relationship, then you are romancing each other, and you're going to get some sort of news that's going to be coming up around that party or that thing, right? The other message. that wasn't so good for people, but it was still a send-off. And you'll get news about this baby or this child, if you're looking for it, will be within the next few weeks. Okay? So we will clarify. So look out for your monthly messages that come out through December, because this message will start to portray itself as something else. I also heard portray itself. Someone will then portray that energy. That could be what's coming up to do with this Tracy, or Dick Tracy, or Dick, or Richard. But within the next few weeks, there might be a portrayal, and now someone says, well, that's up to you. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Because within the next few weeks, you're going to be asked for something that's going to be coming from you, or them to you, and there's this like, that's up to you. So if you're looking for this job, or someone that you're going to be looking for, somebody's going to be reaching out to somebody to do with work within the next few weeks, right? Within the next few weeks, so that could be 2 or 3 weeks maybe. And I'm only doing this halfway through now, which is November, right? So you're looking at around December time here. That's going to be up to you. So if you're asking, or someone's asking you about work, that's going to be asked upon somebody within the next few weeks, which will be around December, and the energy will be, it's up to you. You're a very helpful person, but it's up to you. So there's going to be money discussion, right? Romance. So romance, oh shit, that's not romance, that's a bad romance. That's why I was picking it up. That's a bad romantic affair here. This is an affair of people. This is people that are ganging up on someone or playing mind games on somebody romantically. Okay, so this can be someone teasing someone, letting them think that they like them, but they don't. Okay, is really what I'm picking up. Or someone plays romantic, dangerous games, like the film. Sorry if I'm moving around, but I've got a new chair. Well, an old one. But is playing mind games on someone romantically, is not serious about what they're doing. This person wants a hell of a lot of attention, and they can't understand why people don't give it, why they avoid this person. Because you play too many fucking mind games, bruv. Too many mind games. These people are leaving because there's too much to think about. It's like, oh man, you're giving me too much to think about. Why on earth would I want to be in a relationship with someone that always wants to win here? Because I'm not in a fight. So here, romantically, someone's playing games. They're not serious. 5 of Swords. What is that 5 of Swords for? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's up to you. It's either someone playing it on you, or you're playing it on them, or that's a Gemini or a Libra. And that could be a father and also a mother. And that can also be the court decision. And that can also be a boss. Of a boss that owns a company that plays too many mind games on people here. Doesn't matter about the romance. It's just telling me also that there are mind games here around work and around study and around college and schools, all that kind of thing. Being manipulated by the system, being unfair to the boss, but the boss then using that tactic also of an unfair advantage of where you're now compromised by clients. Okay? So, as I said, there's always someone bigger and better around the corner. Always. Always. It doesn't matter. You're always going to lose and get things and lose things and get things, right? But there's always someone that's bigger and better and fresh ideas and fresh things that's always around the corner, right? So you've got this energy of that we're compromised by the government as a company, then we're also then compromised by having to be fair with the clients, right, here. So I always feel like I'm compromised within the next few weeks. Or that can be a father or mother. And there's a fight there that might be going on. Could be around Christmas, within the next few weeks. Oh dear. Well, that's not within the next few weeks, because whatever that comes in, there is shit there that's still going to be hidden. Within the next few weeks, me as a Libra, I ain't going to be talking. That's what that is. As a Libra card, within the next few weeks, I'm still going to be doing exactly the same thing as what I was before, which is keeping you out of my life, is not talking to you. So, unlucky, because I had unlucky for some, or lucky or Lucy. But here, within the next few weeks, I am going to be keeping everything quiet. So if there was lying and manipulation and stealing, then this up to you will still be where we play out the year, and then eventually all of that will disintegrate. You have to wait for energy to... Because you also have planets, you also have the alignment of each person, And then you also have the year and the cycle and the karmic year and the reflection year, or comet or Carnet or Michael, the High Priestess. Three of Pentacles. It's around work, college, school, children here. Things being hidden from people. Okay? About work. So there are secrets that people are hiding from people at work. Okay? At your workplace. Or a third party is being hidden by you or the other person. But that's shit that's being hidden is the fact that there's someone else here. Three of Pentacles. Empress, Pisces, a mother. A Pisces is right in all of this here. Or a mother. You're not talking to your mum. But when I did start off, I heard K2, Rahu, Katu, K2, Katie, the name Katie, or Kat, or Leo, or K2. Right, well, actually, Libra is my, is it K2? Yeah, because then, well, it's the rising is Libra in Vedic, and then descending is Aries for me. But here, there's either a mother in the way that's a Pisces, or it is a Pisces themselves. They are one of the three, because that's 3 and 3. And one of these people within this third party is either a mother or a lover. And it is a Piscean, is one of these, that someone is hiding. Now, if you are a Libra and a Pisces as well, then someone's hiding somebody here. Because this Empress, whatever it is, she wants the whole lot. She wants the custard, the cream. That's why it's a pecan pie. Because I want it on the side, right? So I want everything. I want the pie, I want the cream, I want the whole lot. Okay? And until I get it, I ain't giving over shit here. I am not moving for nothing. You all have got to come to me to give it. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius energy, because I had something like that through some of the readings that I've done. But like, you're going to have to all come to me to give me everything, because I'm not budging. I'm worthy, I'm wealthy. This is like a foxy lady or like a Lady in the Tramp, right? But like, either way it is, you're all got to come to me because I'm too good for anybody. That's the energy here. I'm too good for anybody else, right? So if you're going for a very dramatic cycle with someone, you're saying I'm too good for all that nonsense. But if this is the other person and you're compromised by mind games and fighting, that's because this person loves attention here. This Empress, she loves attention, right? She has to be the scene of the whole lot. I love attention. I love people watching me, seeing me. And I love the fact that you're seeing me, but other people see me as something spectacular and great. And that might be why you are not talking to this person here. Because that's more of a lady bucket. The helpful people. Which is Lady Bouquet. Oh, hello, Daphne. How's everything going over there? Fucking bitch. Helpful people. Are they helpful? Well, they're confused to shit, that's for sure. That's how helpful it is the fact that I'm going to throw a ball in the air about work here. Well, you're very helpful. You can work for me. Are you going to pay me here? That's an esoteric person. 8, 9, 10. Money, 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 money. You're a very helpful person. Thank you. I will pay you accordingly. No. Piss off. All I want is closure, and now I've got it. I'm going to tell you no. So there's an energy of here of like, I don't think so. I'm sorry, but I've got more self-respect. I got more self-respect here. I might be a very helpful person, but if you come at me with bullshit, then the answer is going to be no. It depends what you're going to offer me, because I feel like I need to protect myself from you because I don't trust you here. 7, right? 7 of Swords also, but again, I don't trust you. That's why I had to protect myself from you last time. So if I've told you once and I've told you twice, then the answer is you're going to have to come at me fairly, and don't just come at me shaking your stick, bruv. As you can keep it here. So I might be a very helpful person, sure, but you're not offering me anything of equality. I've drawn a line in the sand, right? It's up to you. So there might be a discussion there about money. So what does that 7 of Wands say? Well, good news. Well, it all goes to the family, that's for sure. So you got people in the family that work for you, or you work for here, or a Leo. and they're in the family, and there's some sort of protecting yourself from someone at work, it's up to you. It's up to you, because we are saving all of this money here, and it's a travelling company. It's up to you. You either block me out or you don't, or you accept or you don't, but I can offer you money that you can at least save, or I can save it all for you, and I'll keep hold of it for you here. But that's up to you, because it's blocked energy as well. So you need to release something to open something up. Nine of Wands, no. That's a narcissist. That's why they're saying it's up to you, so we can control you here. We can control your finances. This is a government thing as well, but we can control your finances. We can control the way you are. So people are being blocked out here. People are being controlled via travel or a company, or this is a travelling salesman, right? So it's up to you. Be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it, which is a narcissist in your life here. Controlling money. This is someone that controls finances and money as well. Can be a parent or anything, anybody that you want to relate to with a narcissist. We've all got them in our lives. They are no big deal. Right? They might think that they are, but they're really not. Right? So don't worry about narcissists. Because trust me, at the beginning when you're going through a PTSD, a narcissist can worry the shit out of you, because they can fucking, when you're going through a bad karmic cycle with someone, a narcissist can really start to intimidate you to make you feel not worthy of any energy. It's not until where you become very strong leader, masculine, that you can walk up to these people and pretty much call them a fucking idiot, right? But before then, you can really be controlled where you don't realise that you're being controlled here. So until you get out of that cycle, you'll never really realise to gain clarity of it, right? So that's up to you. You either want to be with a narcissist. If you can't help it, you just got to compromise and just let them think about negative stuff, right? But that's also, that is also blood work and blood groups here. Something in the blood here, which is family, which is here. So people in the family here, you could have a mother or father. Could be this person here that you're keeping out of your life here altogether. You try not to pay them any attention whatsoever here, Libra. Okay, and blocking that, I think that's that person that's being blocked out. I do. Within the next few weeks, you're like, I don't think so. You're not going to come back at me with all that. What's all that about? No. So it's up to you. That's what Spirit's saying. Right, that is your reading, Libra. Thanks very much. That's presently. But in a couple of weeks, expect this person to come back and control you again, maybe. And that's going to be up to you. Right, but who knows what that is, but we will await your long-awaited monthly actual tarot reading, and we'll see what the news is going to be, guys, and what's going to happen for your month. But this one is free. Anything that you can do towards GoFundMe or join Patron or anything like that really much does help me in able to keep me doing these messages for people. But we do exactly the same as we did last month, the month before, and the month before that. Everything goes to the Secret 7 full access bundle. Everything. Okay. The monthly will still go to the both lots. But if you're a Secret 7 bundle thing, then obviously you get all the extendeds and stuff and readings that don't come anywhere else. But it does explain everything within the tiers itself before you actually join. It will tell you everything on the front page. Okay. And then individually on each tier. If you want to reach out for a personal reading, all that sort of stuff, you can. The link is provided below, and also the video as well that explains a lot about the readings itself. Also, stick tuned for Angel Radio. I've got another one in the works, and that is coming up hopefully very soon. Thanks very much, Libra. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.